This is our 1000 here with my Impact review for May 26, 2011. Impact comes on with in memory of Macho Man Randy Savage. We lost him this past week. It'll be a week ago tomorrow morning. So my thoughts and prayers still go out with the Macho. I can't remember his real name, but the wrestler I grew up watching, 80s, 90s. So yeah, I'm saddened about that, but start off Impact. Shockingly enough, we see a promo for Sting and them. And then we see Dreamer come out. And Billy Ray, we heard this is a no disqualification tag match. It's basically a street fight. AJ Styles, Billy Ray and Tommy Dreamer versus AJ Styles and Fallen Angel and Christopher Daniels. Back, AJ wore a little neck brace, which we all know it's a TV injury. It was a hardcore ECW style match. I enjoyed it. Back and forth. AJ got a couple neck breakers, back and forth, and then it's an okay match. Then we see Daniels and AJ pick up the win with a spike pile driver. It's kind of cool. We see Hogan come in. We see a scheduled promo for the main event, which is Kurt Angle versus RVD, first time ever. Click all that. Then we have Anderson come out. First it's gonna be Sting, a Scorpion sit down, and he brings out Disco Inferno, which I thought Vince McMahon owned the rights to Disco Inferno's name, because when he was in TNA for a little while, he was just called Gilberti or whatever it was. But give it to Disco, and he kept saying, Anderson's actually pretty funny. He did all this woo, showtime. So it was really entertaining. I enjoyed this part. Then we see a quick thing which they go back and forth. He calls Anderson, "Why are you an asshole? Because you're really a dick." And then Anderson beats him up with a mic. Then Sting comes out and Anderson runs away, and that's all we see. We see Velvet Sky coming out. I'm gonna call her ODB for why she attacked her, and she said she's the reason she got fired because all she ever did is lay on her back. So we see a young and Murphy, I think it is, or Gunner, whichever one. And he says, "Okay, let's me and you go out there, and title for title on the line. I'm gonna give you your title back. And we're gonna do the finger poke of doom, where Hogan and Nash did way back in the '90s." So yeah, we've seen a promo. We come back from a promo, and we see Root, Bischoff, and Veer Money and Bischoff's office saying that you got 2 weeks, you got to defend your title. You're in trouble. Now the rumor going around, they're gonna break up Beer Money, and this is a rumor. That's not confirmed, but people are speculating on the internet, and other verified wrestling sources are going around saying that they're gonna break up Beer Money and team up AMW back up and have Rude go become a singles competitor, which I think that's a great idea. I'd love to see AMW reunite. Everyone, true TNA fans from the early days, I'd love to see AMW again. And Rude should be up in one of the top guys going for titles. So he basically is screwing them over, saying they got to defend their title in 2 weeks at Slammiversary, or 3 weeks, whatever it is. So we see a thing about Explosion. Then we see a match build up for Jeff Jarrett versus Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan loses because Steiner comes in and gives him whatever that move is called. Basically a downward spiral. There's a lot of wrestling, which I enjoy this a lot. Then we're going to have Hogan and Bischoff come out. And Bischoff just saying, you sit Hogan down with two executives, with network executives, with Mick Foley, Hogan to come out on top. Well, Mick says, after you left, we had a talk, and they agreed that I should still be running this, and they don't believe anything you're saying. And then he basically says, at Destination X, we're going to have us, he's going to go out looking for X-Fusion stars all over the world, global X-Fusion stars, and bring new guys in. And then they said, well, you don't got the authority because you don't run pay-per-views. Well, he says, well, the network's the one that promotes your pay-per-views, which I've never really seen Spike TV or Spike, what you want to call it these days, actually promoting any TNA pay-per-views other than when it's on the show. But if they start promoting them more, I think they should. So then we have Kendrick. First, Hogan said, you're going to take on Abyss tonight. Do you want to save the X Division? And then Kendrick comes out and cuts a beautiful promo. I love this promo. And then we're basically going to see Abyss versus Brian Kendrick later tonight. Then we have Angelina and Winner come out, and Winner takes on Mickey James. At first, it looks like Mickey James busted her in her lip, but it was just blood capsule. Mickey James picks up the win, and then Angelina goes off on her. We see Abyss get jumped in the back by Kazarian and taking Janice. So I'm assuming they're going to have a rematch of Slammiversary for the X title. That should be a good match. And then we have Kendrick versus Abyss. Back and forth a few minutes. It was an okay match. Kendrick did okay in the match. I mean, for his first match on TV in a while, he did pretty good. But then Abyss does pick up the win. And so, I mean, yeah. And then we have a promo about RVD and Kurt Angle saying Wrestling Matters, promoting their match tonight. Which I'll give it to TNA. They're doing a better job of promoting. And they did show a promo for Slammiversary for June 12th. So, good for them. Then we see Kurt Angle talking about how he's not looking past RVD tonight. Then we have Young, and we have a new TV champ, which is Eric Young. EY wins the TV title tonight. And then we have RVD versus Kurt Angle. Now, guys, this was a good match. I mean, there was a lot of matches on here tonight. I mean, there were some good matches. I mean, mixture of some. I mean, I enjoyed AJ Styles and Daniels' tag match. But, I mean, this match was really good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Kurt Angle, I thought Jeff was going to fear because he's on commentary, but he didn't. But it was a good match. Kurt Angle picked up the win with the ankle slam. I enjoyed TNA tonight. I mean, it was good. Some good matches. A lot of people... You can criticize TNA, you can criticize Raw. Nothing's going to be perfect, guys. Come on. Nothing's going to be what we all want. We're not going to get those old school great matches like we used to back in the day. So, I mean, we get what we get. TNA's at least trying to put forth some good wrestling matches on TV. So I'll give them props for that. WWE this past week, Raw was okay. The most entertaining part about Raw this past Monday was CM Punk's tag match. Because just everything he did with Bret Hart, it was just hilarious. I mean, he did the Russian leg sweep, smiling at Bret Hart. He did the freaking Bret Hart's elbow drop, and smiling. Then he did the Bret Hart backbreakers. He was like giving Bret the smile. He went to attempt the sharpshooter, but then Cena countered. But it was entertaining. And we all know what happened, why that all happened. It was Owen Hart's anniversary of Owen Hart's death. And a lot of people didn't remember that. But it was Owen Hart's anniversary of Owen Hart's death. That's the reason Bret Hart was there. And it was the anniversary of his death, so a lot of people were surprised just to see him there on that day because everything that happened with Owen and Bret was not happy with the WWE. So yeah. But get back to the TNA review. I mean, I believe there's going to be some more matches named for Sacrifice. I believe we're going to end up, our Sacrifice Anniversary. I believe we're going to see Velvet Sky versus ODB. We'll probably see Winner or Angelina get a title match. We'll probably see Eric Young versus Gunner or Murphy, which one the guy who had the title was. I mean, we'll probably see AJ Styles and Daniels again in another tag match, or just Daniels versus Bully Ray, or Daniels versus Dreamer. One of the two, something like that. We're going to see X Division title match. I mean, the tag title's going to be on the line. We know that. Kurt Angle versus Jarrett. We know we're going to have that. So, this could be a pretty good pay-per-view as well. But, Bizarre 1000 here, guys. That's pretty much my review. Just want to say, F and True Click, what up? Brian and JC, how's it going, guys? Hope to see more reviews this week, guys. Miss hearing from you guys this week. Hope you guys get together again. Hope you guys' personal life, everything's going good. Do some taglines. If you're not effing true, you're effing screwed. Effing True Wrestling is awesome. And my personal tagline, if you're not down with the effing True Click or effing True Wrestling, I got 2 words for you, brother. You can suck it. And a little quick note. Just because you're a wrestling fan and you watch wrestling doesn't mean you're a wrestling expert. You've never wrestled. You don't know what it's like to get your ankle, your foot, your fingers broke, your neck broke in a ring, to eat, sleep, and breathe wrestling. to bleed, to actually bleed, to get your tooth or your lip busted during a match and continue a freaking match. Just because you watch it on TV don't mean you know it. You don't have any idea what it's like to be in that ring, to hit those ropes, to wrestle for 60 minutes and bleed and sweat, break your bones, not see your family for 6 to 8 months. I mean, not to even, I mean, be on the road 365 days out of the year, which is not like that anymore in the WWE, but just to live, eat, sleep, and breathe the wrestling, to always be wrestling, to be training in the gym, to be wrestling your ass off for us fans. So just because you watch it, don't make you an expert. You're a fan. You might know a lot of. I know a lot about wrestling myself. I might have went on to say I might have 20 years of experience in wrestling, which I don't. I've just been watching wrestling for over 20 years. Don't mean I'm a freaking expert on wrestling. I mean, half the guys who go out there and say they're experts on wrestling, they couldn't do half the stuff they've been doing on Tough Enough. They couldn't do half the stuff they have to do every night. So, guys, that's just my little rant real quick. So, congratulations. I love the YouTube world. It's fun. I love doing these reviews. I'm going to keep doing them. I want to get some subscribers. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to F and True Wrestling. Subscribe to We Are Pro Wrestling. Guys, this is R1000. Check out the F and True Click channel. Have a good one, guys. Peace.